So if you're on social media, like most people are these days, you've probably come across this in the ads, especially on Facebook, because that's what I did. This is Rippl Impact riding underwear for motorcycles. It's specifically designed for motorcycle riding, and it's supposed to help with fatigue, give you extra comfort on long rides. And so I bought a pair and I tested it out. Is this product worth the money? Is it worth the hype? So I ride the Aprilia Touareg 660. This is the 2022 model, and the seat is not very comfortable. It's more like a dirt bike seat. Feels like you're sitting on a 4x4 post with a 2-inch foam pad. Not very comfortable, especially when you're on those long rides. You do have to get on some pavement. It'd be nice to be able to kick back in comfort. And when you're in the off-road, that's where this seat shines, because it's like a dirt bike. But I would rather have more comfort, because I don't think I'm going to do all that extreme riding in the off-road. Very minimal, at least. So I've been shopping around for seats. There's not a whole lot of options out there for my specific bike, and the options that are out there is quite expensive. So I came across the ad on Facebook for Rippl Impact gear for their riding underwear specifically made for bikes. So it has an elongated pad that runs up under your leg towards the under kneecap, whatever, and it's supposed to help with fatigue, give you additional comfort. With that in mind, I went ahead and purchased it. It was on sale. I'll put on the screen how much I paid for it at the time versus how much the original cost is. The item came in just in time. It arrived at my house just in time for a motorcycle ride that I was going to do. It was going to be a long day of riding. It was kind of scouting some camping, a new camping area. And a buddy of mine just recently got his new adventure bike. So we rode together, and I got to test these out. And I got to tell you, I was a bit surprised about how these performed. So I'm going to put up a little bit of riding footage that we had, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell you exactly what I think about these. All right, I hope you enjoyed that footage there of us riding around. So it didn't take me very long to figure out whether these were worth the hype or not. And if you can tell by the product on my left and your right, these two items over here, you can probably draw your own conclusions as to what I thought about these things. So, so as I'm riding along, I think the first 30 miles, I was like, I don't know. I really can't tell a difference. Is this really having any impact at all? And then about 20 miles later, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling some impact. Hence the impact. What is their name? Rippl impact gear. So yes, I was feeling some rippling impact in my rear. That's what I was feeling. And I was sitting there thinking as I was riding, you know, back in the old West days when the cowboys were riding around on their horses out in the backdrop, beautiful western landscape, and they have their leather chaps on, and when they get off and they cook their big bowl of beans by the campfire and they're walking bow-legged. And I bet back then they were dreaming of these products right here to help with all the chafing and the rawness of their ass. I felt like a baboon ass out there. Oh, I'll tell you what. I almost pulled over on the side of the road after about 50 to 60 miles, and I'm like, I've got to take these damn things off. I've got to take them off. They are chafing. They're very uncomfortable. It's trapping the sweat. My ass is getting raw. I know it is. And we did 250 miles that day. And I tell you what, when I got home, I was walking like one of them old cowboys from the old West days, except I was not walking to the campfire to cook a bowl of beans. I was heading to my medicine cabinet, grabbing my Gold Bond medicated powder and my damn stuff for horse. This is what you use for horses. It's safe to use on humans if you never tried this product. Helps rash, rawness, really helps you out and heal faster. So, what do I think about the Rippl impact gear? It was a waste of money. Trash. That's my honest opinion, and I have to go with 250 miles worth of riding wearing that baboon ass on my ass. That's exactly what I think about it. It's just trash. It really is. It's not worth the hype. It's in my opinion, it's just a gimmick, and it's $50. I think people who are on the fence about extra comfort on their motorcycle, man, should I go out and buy that $500 comfort seat? Which I'm thinking seriously I might be doing because this seat really sucks for comfort. Or, and then they run across that ad for the Rippl impact gear riding underwear for motorcycles, and you see the fancy ad and how happy and how excited they are because they got comfort and all that. No, you don't. You don't. If you do, that's great. I'm glad it worked for you, but it did not work for me. I'd like to hear your thoughts. If you have tried this product, leave a comment down below. I'd like to know if it actually worked for you or if you had the same effect as it had for me. All right, y'all have a good one.